If you've ever tried to plan a birthday party, a sleepover, or even just a family game night for teenagers, you know exactly how tough it can be to find an activity that actually impresses them, right? They've completely outgrown the typical party games, and honestly, prying them away from their screens can feel next to impossible. But today, we're going to dive into how to pull off the ultimate mission, transforming your ordinary living room into a high-stakes, cinematic adventure for even the most hard-to-please teens. So, how exactly do you pull that off? Well, today we're going to decode how parents can easily create a real, pulse-pounding escape room experience right at home. And the absolute best part? You're going to do it using simple, printable materials, basic locks, and everyday household objects you probably already have lying around. No construction crew, no expensive props required. For younger teens, the Spy Escape Room leans heavily into this fast-paced, top-secret agent vibe. On the flip side, for the older teens, the Time-Stopped Room offers a significantly more complex, brain-bending sci-fi mystery. The aesthetics really set the mood instantly. The spy kit is just packed with classic espionage tropes, gathering fingerprint evidence, checking passports, cracking Morse code, and reading files stamped top secret. It's highly interactive. Meanwhile, the Time-Stopped kit relies on gold, gear-driven urgency, cryptic maps, and binary code to tell a slightly darker sci-fi narrative about a reclusive quantum scientist named Dr. Page. You simply pick the vibe that best fits your group.
Now I know what you're thinking. Building a functional escape room in your house sounds incredibly intimidating. But honestly, a parent's playbook boils down to just 4 super simple steps. Print the materials, cut out the clues with scissors, lock them up in whatever boxes or bags you have, and launch the mission. Literally, that is it.
And hey, to completely reassure you, the kits come with a comprehensive step-by-step photo guide. It shows you exactly where to place every single confidential file and exactly how to thread a padlock through a basic wooden box, or even just a black pencil case. It holds your hand through the entire setup process, so you never have to guess which clue goes into which envelope. Listen, you absolutely do not need expensive props or some crazy custom-built safe. You can use completely ordinary items from around your house to stash your top-secret clues and lock them up. We're talking backpacks, simple paper bags, cardboard tubes, even an empty, cleaned-out milk jug. The real magic happens when these everyday items are repurposed into critical mission objectives. Now, a huge hurdle for parents is usually thinking, wait, I don't have 5 separate padlocks lying around the house. Well, if you don't own real padlocks, you really don't need them. The kits include printable QR codes. You just tape a QR code to a cardboard tube or a paper envelope. When the teen solves a puzzle, they scan it with their phone, enter the secret code they just deciphered, and if they get it right, it gives them the digital green light to rip open that envelope and unlock the next stage. It perfectly bridges the physical and digital worlds. Without giving away any juicy puzzle solutions, just imagine the atmosphere as they walk into the room. Staff-only signs on your doors, yellow do not cross tape, scattered notes, turning gears, and locked wooden boxes. The design totally forces them to put their heads together, communicate their findings across the room, and work as a unified team to beat the clock. It transforms a passive hangout into a highly active, cooperative challenge. You can totally use the beautifully designed, ready-to-use letter provided, or jump into Canva to act as the ultimate game master. This is a guaranteed way to foster real teamwork. The moment they finally piece together that last puzzle and pop the final lock, whether it's a clunky brass padlock or a digital QR code, they absolutely erupt into cheers. It creates this unforgettable, highly engaging gathering right in your own living room that they'll be talking about for weeks. So, as we wrap up this explainer, the ball is entirely in your court. Which mission will you accept to thrill the teens in your life? Will they be cracking codes and hunting double agents in the secretive, fast-paced spy room? Or will they be deciphering binary and saving the world from eternal freezing in the time-bending, time-stopped challenge? What kind of memory do you want to build for them this weekend? The choice is yours, Game Master. Good luck!